making myself really hungry. I didn't enjoy dinner. It was steak.
I already am hungry.
Hot wings, just not hot, mild.
We are
maybe
live,
barbecue
by the way,
wings.
everybody.
How long am I holding this pose?
There's
Welcome
a
back,
Miss
everyone,
Kitty.
to Planetscape of Edge of
You
the
can't
Void.
see my face. There's just a Miss Kitty.
Oh, there's a cat in the face of this kitty.
Is everybody ready?
No, you need
No.
to fix
Let's
Miss
go.
Kitty.
Is everybody ready?
No, you need to fix Miss Kitty.
Why?
Look.
The picture is over her face.
Her picture icon is still up, and she has a
Okay.
mask.
I'll do that when I feel. Is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
No.
Great.
But let's go.
You know? Welcome back, everybody. Icons for everybody now.
No, there
Okay.
isn't.
I'm
No,
so
I just
confused.
turned everybody's on. Wait, yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
It's just me.
It's still just Miss Kitty.
I see. I have to hit the transition button.
God, this is good viewing.
I'm enjoying every minute of this.
I am too.
Hey,
Gotta be really good.
y'all, I could have fixed
Oh, there
it,
we go.
but
Hi.
y'all want to keep
There
going.
we go.
So we'll just sit here now.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, we'll be right back.
No,
Got that. Welcome back, everybody, to Planetscape Edge of the Void. I am your DM, the Grey Jedi. Here's the Rocketeer. Say hello, everybody.
hello,
Hi,
everybody.
Anybody want to tell Miss Kitty what happened in the last episode?
We found a fallout shelter, like the game kind, and we met a terribly suspicious robot that we were just listening to with what they asked for. You know, nothing suspicious about that. They seem like they're wonderful, not people.
And it wants us to go kill something that will probably kill us all.
So, our intellect. I heard that. I think I remember that
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
Wait. It wants to suck out our intellect willingly?
I'm pretty sure that's a thing. There's lots of
it's
things
more-
to
It's more of like an intellect devourer,
that's suck it out. That's same thing.
just monster sized.
Like a
and
big
Full
one.
brain?
I don't know the method in which it wants to devour our brains. I just know that devouring is.
But considering how we
But
act
also-
a lot of,
There are also some really cool robots there.
and considering how we act a lot of the time, do we really have intellect that it wants to devour?
We do believe that the robot is entirely believable. We did roll for that, and he seems like a stand-up robot.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's
Out of character, it sounds like the robot is that robot from Portal that wants to just kill everybody.
which one?
Either.
Gladios.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it sounds like the second one too, a little bit more. But yeah, that. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go try to murder things. It's gonna be great.
What are we murdering?
Well,
The
we don't-
brain.
We'll see. There's several things. Now, remember, it like laid out in a lot of places. We're gonna go traverse.
And that's where that map on the server comes in.
I missed the game. Well, because I wasn't feeling good. And when I missed the game because I wasn't feeling good, fucking chaos ensued.
No. This is. We rolled for finding a fallout shelter too at some point. That was the big roll the time before you were last on.
I remember monkeys. That's it. That's all I remember
yeah,
was monkeys.
I also fell flat on my face and can't glide like a sugar glider. We learned that too.
And I am perfectly innocent for once. I'm not causing any chaos and mischief. It's all the person above me.
Yeah, your protege.
The creatures we befriended too can glide in the high treetops. We learned.
And Miss Kitty, if you're on Twitch, you can see the scenery of where you guys currently are.
I'm going Twitch. I see us. I see. It's a little bit clear. Okay. So we're in a
Isn't that
bunker
where
kind of
we
thing.
were? Isn't that the first room?
That's level
We
1.
went-
That's where we are.
Yes. Yeah, so we went back past that bit to talk to the fucking.
Well, this is all one area. It's one large open
okay.
area. All you did was go down one hallway, and then it opened up to the middle.
Oh, okay.
Which, reviewers.
8, goodness, 8,
Up,
27,
let's see.
24.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys are currently in level 1. You have been tasked to go into a certain section area where life signs are being registered by Alfie, the artificial intelligence that has been met through various workers and combat robots that are in the surrounding first level. There has been a couple other androids that you have seen, but they do not work, and they were basically destroyed, partially in a rebuild model area, but it's down. It's all been the walls and other areas of this place seem to be taken over by the surrounding vegetation of this planet, but a little bit more has altered it. Whatever is in this place, you definitely can tell there's some type of radiation levels that are coming off, and Alfie advised you all to wear the protective suits, though if you damage them, I will let you know. All of you at this point, even Vila, for a protective layer, will have 10 hit points temporary. Yes, you too, Vila. You get like a little band. I need this to happen, okay? He gets 10 temporary hit points, and those 10 temporary
Any
hit
type of spells
points...
be able to help to.
I'm sorry, what?
Would mending be able to help fix the suit or no?
You do not know.
If it's a small tear.
But
okay.
this is something that you've never really had to deal with. It's usually stuff like this has been taken care of. This is old school radiation that's been here for X amount of time. The suits are old. The protective band for Vila is more so a acid disintegrating part, because you can feel that not just feel, but see that the walls in certain areas have been extra corroded, and everybody gets like this it's 10 extra hit points, and you get resistance currently right now to acid. That's why you have to get a ban, because technically it's everything in this area is corrosive, vegetative, radiation driven plants. And looks like as soon as you walk into this corridor, hanging from the ceilings are like these mushroom vines that come down in strings, and they hang off ever so gently with this glowing, illuminating blue light. Some pinks, purples, blues, and other vibrant neon colors alit the hallway. There are, as you can all tell, but just for everybody's knowledge, there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4 doors that you can see currently going down the hallway. Now, if you're looking at the map, it is the bottom left section. where those doors are currently. You can't get into the first two doors as they are lit with the violet card that you'll need. So you can't get into the first two, but you notice that the furthest one at the end of the hallway and then the three down the hallway seem to be blue card doors that you're able to enter. After that, and that's just from the map that you guys have that were provided from Alfie of each level. But at this moment, everybody give me a perception check.
As you were talking and describing the mushrooms, my brain got stuck on mushroom dance. Mushroom dance.
Mushroom
Whatever
dance.
could it mean? It means you
Mushroom
lived a
dance.
life of sin.
Perception.
18.
13.
Oh, perception.
Disgrace.
I got a 23 in it. Can't answer. Not enter the NTR. Sure.
I see everything. I got a 32.
Damn.
Anybody that had rolled above an 18, as you guys are walking through this hallway and looking through, you can tell that the pulsating lights of the mushrooms are moving in directions towards a few of the doors. But Wraith and Vila in particular, you guys are able to see that out of the mushrooms that are there, it almost looks... Best way to put
Sorry.
it. Humanoid in some fashions, as you get to see where the vines and all the fungal are coming together. If you stand back and look at the bigger picture, it's almost looking like some type of humanoid form is straggled out. It only had one leg and both of its other arms are going, so it looks kind of like a if you guys remember the old Mario movies, that like fungal film that's almost everywhere, it's almost like that. It's been covered and hanging this creature. Inside is translucent through this a bit, and it just looks like broken stone and other vines are now holding together in this area. But it definitely looks humanoid in some way.
Just a quick clarification, that would have actually been Wraith and Miss Kitty. I only rolled an 18. It was Miss Kitty that rolled the 23.
Okay. You two.
Hey, Miss Kitty, are you getting anything from like anything alive or sensing anything alive around us besides us?
If you want, make a tech check.
Sure, I'll do two types of checks. I'll do a technology, right?
Yep, make a tech check.
Tech check. 14. And then
Anything else with the roll, or
14, and then I'm going to do a detect thoughts.
okay? One second. 14. You pull out your guys' scanner and you put it out to the kind of like searching area, and as you put out kind of like a ping throughout this entire level, you can count the entire screen almost turns up red. You're not understanding what's going on, but in this area that you can see, it's lit up in red. The rest of some areas seem to be fine, but whatever is here affecting this area, let it be the radiation. With the 14, you can't really tell or be able to diagnose this any further than you already can. You can try a little bit later though, but the DC will go up.
Okay.
And second, Hmm. Okay. So you cast detect thoughts, but for the spell itself, you have to focus your mind on one creature in within 30 feet of you. So you have to. Are you looking at the humanoid vegetative thing, or are you
Yeah,
just
I'm looking at the
trying to look around and find something?
Despite my ability to read people's minds, I'm kind of checking out the vegetation, the vegetable that's on the wall.
Okay. As you are connecting your mind with this thing, the thing that looks like a humanoid, you're not getting anything back from the humanoid figure. There's nothing there. But you can sense something is connecting. And as you kind of focus on that, make me a con save.
No.
22.
22.
Those.
You get this overwhelming feeling that comes rushing into your mind. And as soon as you feel this presence, and it is powerful, flooding course, you shield your mind. Your third eye opens, and as you look down, you can see a vine, a fungal piece, a floral coming up and trying to grab you. You look down, it stops and it breathes back in. At this point, as your mind connects, you can hear hunger, hunger, I hunger. New food approaches. When your mind hears that, the rest of you can hear this dragging. Coming from down the hallway. What do you guys want to do?
Pulling out
Lights,
the hammer.
the fungal lights that are happening all around the walls and the ceilings are beginning to kind of flicker. It's not more of, when you watch it, it's not like turning a light on and on. It's like having a pump and pulling neon fluid from one place and then pumping it back in. You can watch it leave the source of the mushroom, being drawn into the walls and being pushed back in with every step as it gets louder towards you.
Is it coming towards like where we came from, or or towards where we're going?
All right, so if you look at the map, at the very bottom where that white line is in between, that's where the doors came in. You went to the hallway to the left, and you've gone all the way to where you can now only go up. You are looking down that hallway, and you can hear something coming from the right side of the hall down in front of you. It would be each square on here is 10 feet, so that'd be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet in front of you. You can see that the hallway goes into a T intersection, and on the right-hand side, you can see sparks of electricity coming from blowing out from the walls in certain sections. You can hear kind of drips of water and wires slapping against each other in the background. And you can see with the bright lights that are sparking now, as the sound draws closer, a large creature is approaching. You can't tell what. The only thing you can tell is that it draws its right hand back and it doesn't leave the ground. As it takes a step forward and drags it, you can now conclude that was it stepping and dragging its heavy hand.
Not a robot?
You cannot see it yet. All you see is like it's like a scary silhouette of a shadow when sparks are coming from the hallway down. So all you see is the shadow of this thing.
That looks dangerous. Hammer. Just gonna have that out.
Miss Kitty,
So
you can
traps?
hear the voices in your head. Hungry. Feed. Eat. We must feed.
So
And
no mechanical noise.
the
Okay.
thing about this, you know when you cast detect thoughts, this voice, this presence, is coming from all over. Being that
So
it
like
is,
a hive mind.
make an intelligence check.
Oh dear.
It's a check. It's not thinking bad against you. It's just seeing if you can know the information.
13.
Okay. I was about to change my mind. Do you have a better modifier with history? Use the same one.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
add that. What do you have? So it was about to change my mind. This would be more of a history thing.
Give me a second. What did I roll? What did I roll? I do not know.
I can check it right now.
What did I roll? I rolled a 9 plus a 9. What's 9 plus 9? I am
18.
18.
Okay.
Okay, 18. Yeah.
With the history check of 18 and the way that
can't,
you are
man.
feeling this, the way that you watch that fly crawl up to you, you can think that this place has some type of mycelium network hive mind, some type of fungal
Just
mind
okay.
set that connects it, and it's not just one that is here, but as many, possibly. That's why you can't pinpoint anything right now. Like, even looking at the shadow coming down, you can't sense that thing coming to you because this thing was technically everywhere.
Fire. Lots and lots of fire. But they're hungry, so how about we starve them? Shall we?
Hand, I'm gonna do something that Argy hasn't done yet in this. I'm just gonna slowly put a plasmoid tentacly hand on Miss Kitty's shoulder, and I am gonna bolster magic because I can do that.
What does that do?
For 10 minutes, you can roll a D3 with any attack or ability check, and add that to your D20.
Oh, free D. So a free D3. Wait, what? D3?
Yep.
Free D3.
1D3 every time. For
So
10
what you
minutes.
do is roll a d6. 1, 2, 3 is 1, 2, 3, and then 4,
Oh.
5, 6 is 1, 2, 3.
Okay, because I was very confused. Wait, there's a D dice, a 3
No, there's
sided
not.
dice.
But that's just how I do it to make it easier. Doing 1, 2, 3 as their normal numbers. 4, 5, 6 is just congruent again with 1, 2, 3. Just doubling the numbers that you have.
Okay,
So.
2, any checks, and
So we know this thing is hungry, and we know that it wants to eat our brains. And you say let it starve. So does that mean that we should be as stupid as possible?
Oh no, honey, I was saying self-defense because there's a big thing coming, and it is hungry.
Right,
So what do
Steve,
we
shoot that thing in the knees.
Getting louder. At the moment that you guys are all talking, you see
lock and load
this
and
fleshy, almost humanoid, large gargantuan, like Goliath style plant veggie thing come walking around. Just...
Ew.
firebolt.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
You said 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, sticky note, unnote. Got it.
18.
Just give me 1 second, please.
I got the weight.
Also 18.
Do we get a fun map?
Oh, I never leveled up.
Oh yeah,
Wait, we
did
leveled
everybody level their characters up? Because everybody at home, I found out the other day when I went in, we're supposed to be statted up for level 14. We have 2 of our characters that were statted for level 12. One was level 13. One was actually level 14.
I'm the one that did it right. Yay.
I did it right.
Hold on a minute. Give
My
me just a
guy
second.
leveled up,
We'll be there. I looked it up. I didn't save it.
but I also rolled a 23.
Your high initiative. I'm gonna wait until the DM does something. If we get a funky cool map, I'm gonna wait.
Oh no, this for this whole thing, I'm using the map that we have, and then Theater of the Mind. You guys
Okay.
are currently in a 5 foot, in a 10-foot hallway. 2 people can stand on one space at a time. You must not be able to stand on the same space, unless if you can't, you have to be behind. And if you are behind somebody, you'll be throwing at disadvantage. The only way to get around it is to go all the way around. And mind you, each square on this map is 10 feet each square. So again,
Does
50...
the D3 also count to initiative?
I don't know.
No, it's not an ability check, I don't think.
Damn. Because my fucking 5. No matter what game I played, I've been low initiative. Like, and I can't remember. Manager armor, 8 hours, 13.
As you see this thing come around, you notice that its hand has a giant vine wrapped around with a rock of some fallen debris that it's been grappling onto for so long. As it goes and looks, you can see that its skin almost has this fleshy green rot to it. You can see what looks like to be the face of what it used to be has been decayed, and only the skull remains with these kind of like it's been cut out from where the 2 eyes were to make one large eye within the skull. As these roots and vines go, and you can just see, as soon as it looks, you can see the glowing eye begin to pulsate even more, and coming from the hole, not from the mouth, but the eye socket itself, as it begins to charge you. Alrighty, so we got here. Everyone's initiatives again? Sorry.
18.
18.
18.
23.
5.
Okay. Vila
Five.
and RG, who has the better decks?
Oh.
Hold on.
Like, what's your actual number?
I have a 14. I'm assuming you got better, Vila.
Yeah, I have an 18 dex.
Okay, so Wraith first, Vila is second, then we have RG. It's gonna be third for initiative, and then Miss Kitty is last. Now for this one, I'm going to roll a d20 for it. So initiative will be okay. On this, because I can. Yeah, I have to open. I'm gonna have Manning's character sheet roll with that. Okay, so it goes before Miss Kitty. So we have Wraith, Vila, Archbar, this creature, and then Miss Kitty.
Since it's been a while, quick question: the Mask of the Pact Bearer, that allows me to do any spell from any class up to my.
You can, but it's one of those things that you have to have it prepared, not something that you're able to cast it. So you get to pick a spell per day out of any spell casting, and then you're able to cast that per the item use. But if you don't already have something picked, I'll allow you to pick one thing now. But that's what it's supposed to be. It's a one-time use of one spell that you pick at the. It's not supposed to be like, oh, convenient at any time. It's one of those. Oh, okay. So at this level, I can have it.
You flavored this a bit different. We just never put it in the thing. I'm just trying to remember.
I've been meaning to correct that item's wording on that for a while, but
yeah, because it's been a while since I played Miss Kitty. All right, I'm just gonna pick Fireball, just in case. Fireball, and it's up to my class level, right? So level 7 Warlock.
I think whatever your highest spell casting at your current spell level. So if you
Okay,
have
nice.
only level 4s up to your
Yeah, it's all
highest,
cool.
you can pick any level 4 spell. It does increase once you get to 9th level spells. You can then pick 1 9th level slot, but
Okay.
you cannot pick wish. It doesn't have
No, I
that.
haven't.
It
I
doesn't
haven't.
have that type of power. But you could pick
I
other things that you would have access to.
I'm never touching Wish ever again. That's another character. Never again. Nice. Nice.
I'm so excited to use my leveled up ability.
Casting. Oh, oh, 4. Okay. We're gonna just use Fireball. Because I know Fireball. Okay.
So first up, Wraith, you see this creature in front of you, standing there menacingly. Just it begins to walk forward. What do you do?
First thing I'm going to do is bonus action hex.
Okay, you have hexed it. Hex comes with a feature for, I believe, disadvantage for something.
Dexterity.
Dexterity you are picking. Excellent.
Yes. So after that, I am going to put myself between it and the group.
Okay, you have 50 feet in front of you to go. How far?
I'll go 30.
30 feet. Okay, you see Wraith, everybody. Everybody. You see Wraith begin to charge forward as he throws his hand up, does some magic, and are you preparing yourself for a fight? Because I believe that's a bonus action, and that you still have an action left. Are you preparing something?
Yeah, I'm going to use a panache.
Panache.
Against it.
Please explain.
As an action, I can make a persuasion check against a contested persuasion check contested by the creature's inside. On a success, the hostile creature has disadvantage on the attack rolls against targets and can't make opportunity attacks against targets other than me for 1 minute.
Okay, so it gets disadvantage on. What were the specifics again?
If I win, it gets disadvantage on attack rolls against targets and can't make any opportunity attacks on against anybody other than me for 1 minute.
Other than
or until one of my allies engages it or gets more than 60 feet, or it gets more than 60 feet away from me.
Okay.
And if it's not hostile style, it is charmed by me for 1 minute.
Okay, so it has to make an insight check.
Yeah. So against my persuasion.
I'm gonna roll it on Manny's. What's the DC?
Give me a second. Rolling right now. 21.
Wait, doesn't your thing come with a preset DC?
Give me a second. Let me go back to the ability.
Roll them to death.
No, not. It's a persuasion check.
Okay. Contested persuasion versus insight. Okay. Whoever has the buttering in the background, can you just mute yourself when sounds like there's a game going on? No, obviously that's not me. All right, so you said what was your
21.
21? It has to roll a 19 or higher. It has a +2 to the roll. I'm rolling on your sheet right now. It got a 6. It failed. So just let me write down. Where exactly is that? Is that a feat or something?
It's part of the it's a thing for swashbucklers.
Swashbucklers, copy that. Panache, there it is. Alrighty. Alright, so anybody else that gets in range for attack, or if it's in range, it will have disadvantage on them, but not against you. Copy that. Okay, that's Wraith's turn. You run up, do all of this. Vila, it's your go. You see this thing 50 feet in front of you at the T section of this corridor.
Is this creature undead? Or is it more like plant life?
I'd say make an insight check, or do you have something that you're able to diagnose? I would also, I would say, if you would like to use your bonus action to use one of your, kind of like, you pull out a Pokemon, a Pokedex. What is this creature? Have a scan. I will allow you to use a bonus action for that.
Yeah, I'm happy to do a bonus action for that. What do you want me to roll?
Go ahead and just roll a tech check for me. And if it doesn't say tech check on there, it's your proficiency bonus plus a d20 plus your intelligence.
Okay, so intelligence. Oh god, no, it's a 9.
Oh wow. Wait, did you roll a 9?
Yeah, well, I rolled my wisdom check, which is +2. No, my intelligence, which is +2. And then I rolled a d20, which got a 2. And then my proficiency is +5, so 9.
Oh, okay. I will say that you pull out your scanner, you begin to scan. What you get is definitely plant-based. You'd have to get a full scan on this creature. This is a tool that's supposed to be used out of combat. I'm trying to finesse it during combat. You can see that the scan is still running. You may need to take another round for it to go. You do not need to use bonus action at that because you've already initiated the scan. So you just have to hold it there and you're good to go. But you can't swap that out. Put that down. Whatever weapon you have in this hand and that thing in your other hand. If you put it down, it'll shut it off and cancel the scan.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a quick d6 roll. If it lands on evens, I'm gonna do one spell. If it lands on odds, I'm gonna do another spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Anti-Life Shell.
Okay.
A shimmering barrier extends out from you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you, remaining centered on you and hedging out creatures other than undead or constructs. The barrier lasts for the duration. The barrier prevents any affected creatures from passing or reaching through. An affected creature... You better not fucking throw up on my bed.
Yeah,
sorry. No, that was Smudge.
Oh,
that was
Smudge.
Yeah.
You have advantage, by the way. You were just given advantage on all this.
No, this is a protection for us.
Well, you were given advantage though, so.
Okay. Yeah. The barrier prevents an affected creature from passing or reaching through. An affected creature can cast spells or make attacks with range or reach weapons through the barrier. If you move blah, 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 blah. So I'm just gonna move forward. Not so much that it passes through the barrier, otherwise it gets dispelled. But so that I'm kind of using my nice new barrier thing to stop it from attacking the people behind me so they can do ranged shit and not get fucking pummeled by this being.
Okay.
So I'm more setting up a fucking 10-foot wide shield thing. So
yeah, you're putting it up from wall to wall in the hallway.
Well, it's surrounding me, so it's a 10-foot radius from me.
Have you moved up at all?
Yeah, I'm moving up. Not if I move up as far as I can without forcing a creature to go through it, because if I force a creature to go through it, the spell ends. So I'm just moving
what's your
far enough
movement
up.
speed?
My movement walking is 25 feet. How
Okay.
am I so slow? I thought
You're
I was
grung.
faster than that.
I think I'm the fastest one now.
You're
I'm
grung in a mech
short.
suit, so.
I got long legs,
But we
though.
can work on upgrades. That is something you just need to commission it with the silversmiths, and they can work on something to make your suit faster. Your character has a lot more potential for upgrades, just like Manny would. That's why I kind of was liking this, because I have this whole section of like android or people who decided to be like half cybernetic or whatever. I have a whole thing for that, so we can work together on making your mech suit way better in the future. At them right now, you just have like a base one.
Yeah, I'm just using myself as a grung shield, basically.
Okay,
Guys, you will not be able to walk through this. Just fucking shoot through me.
So
Not through me, but through me.
And you said it's
So-
a 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius from me, yeah.
So you would actually be able to catch Wraith inside of this as well.
I don't. It doesn't say anything about allies, so I don't actually know if me
Okay,
walking
so
through
then-
him would.
Okay,
So
then
he's on-
Wraith would
he's
be
on one
the
side of it.
opposite side. Yeah, he would be on the opposite side. Everyone's behind you. You set this thing up where it's going wall to wall, and you're just kind of like standing there. At this
Sorry,
point.
Wraith, you're fucked.
Just remember, I have backup plans.
That's okay, but like, if you'd stayed behind me, I could have covered you too. But like, you're quicker, so fuck you.
Okay.
See, I knew you were going
But
to
yeah,
try to kill
that's-
me off sooner or later.
No. That's all I can do right now because I used the bonus action to start scanning the thing.
Okay. Next up is Arjwar. You see that Vila has just cut you off from this creature.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be the one in front of. I believe
But
you have made an error.
Good thing for you is that you're able to move within a 1-inch barrier, which technically you could squish yourself past her barrier, but you can't get inside of it. I will allow it.
What?
Your
She's
squishing
saying
in
you
your
can go
character,
around.
your character says that you can fit within a 1-inch gap.
Okay, so that works. Do you know what that doesn't work for though? The giant ass hammer or javelins that I have, right? Because they don't do that.
You have a bag of holding, right?
Suspension of disbelief, buddy. You're getting through.
Bag of holding feels empty when wearing it, so it would just slim past, and that's just fabric.
Oh
know
my
that
god,
fast.
yeah, we just throw everything in the bag of holding, I
Yep,
guess.
throw everything in
with
the
my
bag of
mints.
holding. You squat shit flat. It goes inside of you. You push it down with your body, and everything goes through.
I've
worked out a lot of bugs, bud. I've worked out a lot of bugs.
I'm gonna keep that in reserve because I already had a plan.
Okay.
But I do like that. It'll probably come up if we are still
If
in
you
this
do want
predicament.
to get to the other side, I will know it will from where you are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260 to get right up to it. 260 feet to go all the way around.
I think that's a terrible idea given the random floorboard finds. That does not please me. What I am going to do, because I conveniently am going to use this ability because they have. First off, I am going to bonus action and I like to rage.
Excellent.
So, and with rage, I am
Roll me on that
going
board,
to
buddy.
go with our fun time of rolling the d20 to see what wild magic. But I now have advantage and can choose the one that I want.
Nice.
So we will see how fun this idea will be. Let me pull up Wild Surge. Wild Surge table. Where are you? Why won't you let me roll with advantage? Silly thing. I'll just roll it twice, whichever one will take the higher one. Oh, actually, no. I don't take the higher one. I see which one I got. I got a 15 or a 1. So on the Wild Surge table, I could either let the black hole open around all of us that I have, you know, like you do, or I can turn invisible right now.
There you go.
We are going to turn invisible. And then I am now going to dash in that direction you mentioned, going around invisible.
Excellent. And are you using your action to dash?
Well, yeah, so I can get double space.
Okay, so what's your speed?
40 feet.
40 feet. Dashing would make it 80, right?
Yep.
Doubling. The barrier is a 10-foot wide. It will knock it down to 70 because you have to use double movement to get past that.
Oh, so we have barrier on both sides?
She's standing right in the middle, and it's a radius, and it's a hallway.
Yeah, okay.
So it gets to a certain point. That's why I'm able to say you can get around certain points because there's like an inch gap towards like the top that you're able to like.
Cool.
Go right
over.
I'll
make it to 70 feet then. That's fine.
It is 50 feet in front of you, so that's
Okay.
plenty of movement.
Cool.
Yes, sir. So you are standing right in front of it. This thing looks at you. Vines are going in and out at the bottom half of the jaw. Bottom half is gone, and it's just like the upper half of the skull, where the big, like, it looks like a cyclops eye now. But you can tell where it had the nose here, like it was a regular humanoid, but for some reason it's been eaten and sunken into it. You can hear it just.
I'm just going to be here for my next turn invisible so I can do something as we. I'm gonna stay, right here.
Are you standing directly in front of it?
Well, no.
Or
My
to
thought
the
is
side,
that
because it can move past, or are you going to be like, because it's its turn and it's about to move forward.
So I'm gonna make it past the barrier and get a little bit ahead out of the front way of it. So
Okay.
I'm assuming it's coming this way. That basically by the time we get around to my next turn, I can do something about it.
You're standing a little bit in front of Wraith then.
Yeah.
Wraith, you do hear like the sound of like the wall kind of like scraping a little bit. You see nothing, but all of a sudden, like, you felt like this breeze go past you. You think that this thing is everywhere. It's about to come to you. Now it's this thing's turn. Walking forward as Wraith being the only thing that it can see. Let's see what its first attack will be. Okay.
Also, I feel like I should say I feel like I'm probably buoying and bubbling it right now. So it's a shimmering barrier, but you can still see through it.
Alrighty. As you see this thing stand in front, walking forward, you can see as it kind of lets go of the rock and puts its hands upon the wall. You see this thing begin to glow with a radiant green, like kind of like Simpsons radioactive green color, kind of like pulsating off of it. And as it just shrieks in terror, those fungal-like humanoid beings that you once saw down, like, it's not just one of them, there are like dozens of them. You can see as it calls forth. Miss Kitty, you are standing right where you are. You see a hand come pulsating out of this cocoon that you saw, the humanoid-looking fungal creature. You see inside rocks and petrified bone now make up this fungal creature being held together with vines. There is one next to you currently. Let's see. Vila just missed the area for where hers was. One is in front of her. So, Wraith, you actually see in front of you 5 of these things come bursting out of the sides of the walls as they come down. Arjwar, you as well see this, but yeah, no, Vila, your wall came up and it was right on the outside, and I just looked at it. I was like, damn. She's just pretty. You see this happen as it calls forth the fungal protectors of whatever this place's home is. You also see these are technically, they're labeled as tendril puppets is the name of the creature. I am mushrifying them a little bit, decaying them a little bit more, but it's pretty nasty. You see as he calls forth these creatures, it points its one hand forward towards Wraith, wraps itself around the rock again. All 5 Wraith begin to lunge forward towards you. Miss Kitty, you have one coming to attack you this round right now.
Okay.
1 second. And everybody is going. You see that their hands are barbed, like these thorns are coming out of the mushroom tops, and they're just covering their body as they're going to make a thorn slam attack against you. So, just for
me.
Okay, so there's going to be 1 against you, Miss Kitty. There's
Okay.
going to be 2, technically, because you're invisible and these creatures can't. 1 second. These creatures. Oh. So at this point, I did not see this. As the creatures all look and begin to stand forward right in front of you, Wraith, they're about to reach up and all attack you, all 5. 2 begin to make an attack. A third one makes an attack, and as the last 2 are about to wait, they cock their head and look at Arjwar with a blind sight of 60 feet.
Son of
Is
So that's what Blindside does. Okay,
Yep,
good. to know.
blind sight, you're able to, so let me read it out. A monster with blind sight can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight. Creatures without eyes, like oozes, have this special sense. Creatures that are hidden or are covered in like whatever invisibility are able to be seen.
Mhm.
Because it's kind of like an echolocate in a sense.
you said the room is about 10 feet wide?
Yes.
The hallway is 10. Okay.
Okay. Let me know when. I got nothing. My brain is fried today. I got brain fog bad.
Alrighty. So I'm going to be rolling on Manny's sheet for all of these. Give me
And
1 second.
Another quick question. Are any
Yes.
of them moving back toward me, trying to hit me, then moving back?
So like I said, there's only 2 per position. Technically, no. There's 2 in front of you, 3 in front of you, and then there's 1 or 2 that are leaving for Arjwar. So you have 2 that are attacking right now, but the third one can't attack you because only 2 can stand in 1 square. And there is another one that's standing in the middle, that's right behind them, and then there's another 2 in another square that's right behind them, and another one would be Arjwar. Let's just see. go with Miss Kitty first. Just get it. Okay, it is a +5. There you go. Only one, please. +5, so that's an 11 for your attack.
Nah,
The 2 against Wraith. That's a 14 and a 15.
Oh, miss.
Both miss. Okay. Oh wait, you gotta. Yeah, no. There's only 2 attacking right now for this one. Ardwart, you have 2 coming at you.
Okay.
So that's going to be an 18 and a 14.
Both miss.
Both miss. All right, all of these creatures go and try and lunge at you. You remember what was told by Alfie. Do not let your suits get punctured due to radiation. I will cue you guys in again. This battle not only will hurt you, you can possibly get sickness from this. That's why you have 10 points on your suits to make sure that if it gets punctured, it gets punctured once it hits 0. And after that, you will be taking 2d6 per round from radiation poison. That's what you get from like the vines, and that's why you guys kind of had to gear up, because this area is acidic. Just standing in here, it's like you now realize that the mushrooms and the microbial dust that's floating around must be so acidic that it's eating away a lot of stuff, and that's why it's burrowed its way from the outside. Alrighty. And that is its creature's turn. Miss Kitty, it's your turn.
I got a bottle of Alchemist Fire
Okay.
that I took from Manny a long time ago from that crate that he was really excited about.
Yep.
Or I can do a fireball.
You are in a 5-foot hallway. You and this thing will be taking damage. Remember, tight corridors here, people.
How far away is that the wall thing?
From you, I'd say it's like 10 feet in front of you.
Alchemist Fire. Flask up to can be thrown up to 20 feet. Shatters on impact. Must make a ranged attack against a creature or object treating it like Alchemist Fire as an improvised weapon. On a hit, target takes 1d14.
I've been just told in our chat, oi, flight's been given advantage in chat.
Yay!
I don't know what that's for, but I will on it.
I saw that too. I was quite confused on what that was going to be. All right, so we got a thing in front of me, or just you got a thing in front of me. Fuck. It's been a while since I played this cat. I'll do Disorient Whispers. It has to make a will save against 18. Yeah, Dishonor. However you say it.
I thought I was saying it wrong. Okay. What's the save? What am I rolling?
It has to be a wisdom of 18.
Wisdom of 18. Copy that. Its
Yes.
wisdom has a -2. I'm rolling on Manny's page, so he needs a natural 20 for this. Rolling on Manny's. That's a 10. He fails. What happens?
Takes 12 psychic damage.
Okay.
This time must immediately be used reaction if available. You whisper a disorient melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, wrecking it with a terrible pain, the target must make a wisdom saving throw or fail to take 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows it away from you.
Okay, I do actually want to honor myself as well. It has magical resistance where it has an advantage on saving throws against magical spells or effects. Is this a magical spell or effect?
It is a magic spell, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll
guess.
one more time just to see what happens.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 on Manny's sheet that you can all see in chat. I'm sorry. I missed it, but I have to honor myself.
It's fine. It takes a half damage anyway. It takes 6 points of psychic damage.
You see your spell would have worked, but for some reason, this thing's eyes are glowing like this neon greenish yellow, and it seems like it just gets brighter as you try to cast this. I did not think that was going to work, and I'm happy that I read the character sheet.
Fuck you, Manny.
Yes, I'm not joking. It's
shoved.
magic resistance. This tendril puppet has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
If it had been pushed towards me, it would have just bounced off the bubble anyway.
Yeah. How much is it taking?
It's going to take 6 points of damage.
Alrighty.
And but let's see that there goes that. Keep forgetting I have meta magic feats. Remember next time.
You can do a quicken spell if you want.
I could do a quicken spell. Bonus action. I'm going to shut up. You can hear him whining on the other side of the door. No, I'm not letting you in, dog. Leave me alone. Quicken spell. I am going to firebolt.
Firebolt. Awesome.
Right in its face.
Roll an attack. You
17.
have not moved, and it is technically within a 10-foot square, so I'm not going to allow the disadvantage on this because I'm using a 10-foot square. I didn't name right where it was as of yet, so we'll allow the regular rolling, and because when you do a range spell at close range, it's supposed to be disadvantage, but I'm not going to do that. Go ahead and make an attack.
Wait, 3d10, 5 damage.
What was the roll to hit? Oh, 13?
Oh, no. Roll to hit was
17.
Shoot. Yeah,
17. Yeah, no, that definitely hits, and 13 points of damage to this thing.
Fire.
Of fire damage as you watch as it pulverizes it and does double damage for 26.
Fuck yeah.
This thing looks hurt. You took more than half of its health out in one go. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. I'm staying where I am.
Awesome. Going back up to the top of the round. Wraith, you have 2 right in front of you. You are muted, friend. Sorry,
Do I have a clear shot
I
from
muted
where...
you, and then you didn't realize.
No, sir. Right now.
Do I have a clear shot from where I am to the one that's attacking Miss Kitty?
No, because that one there's a barrier in between you and her. So, Vila is currently standing in between that.
I thought I could shoot through it.
You can shoot through it. Magical and ranged attacks can go through it. It's physical.
Awesome. Then yes, you can. You do have line of sight to this thing, but you also do have 2 other ones directly in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I am going to make sure I can actually do this. Where is it? No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. I am going to shoot the one that is attacking Miss Kitty with Elder. with Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
So as long as it's within 300 feet, I can hit it.
Yeah.
Or
no,
I can.
you got all that extra stuff from the warlock stuff, so more than willing, sir.
So I want to shoot one beam towards it,
Okay.
and the other two beams towards the ones that are next to me.
Bolt one each.
Yeah.
Okay, copy that.
So let's go with the one furthest away. Do I forget, is it disadvantage?
No, I'm gonna rule it for the same for you for this attack. But as I go forward, I will describe how far away they are for you going forward. We'll say that they are in the range for the first round of combat, where you guys can get off a round without having the disadvantage on the ranged attacks currently.
Okay. So 22 to hit
Definitely hits.
for 8 damage.
8 damage.
Wait, can I also roll sneak attack since it's also near Miss Kitty?
You have to have the hide of it. It's you're a swashbuckler, so as long as it's within the technically you can. Damn fucking swashbuckler rogues, and they're fucking always getting sneak attack as long as an enemy's within a certain.
So that's a add-on 25.
Okay, so
did it die?
So the one that you shot originally, okay, yeah, hold on. Shit, I did it for the wrong one. Yeah, no, that one you watch, Miss Kitty, you see as Wraith takes a pop at this thing, hits it square right in the fucking shoulder blade, but as it does, it starts to incinerate and it's completely gone in front of you.
So now I gain 9 health.
Okay.
Too sweet that.
I notice I'm always eating on stream.
Okay, and so for the other two, does a 13 hit?
I will let you know 13 is the armor class of these puppets.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll both of them then.
Good to know.
Both attacks hit.
Okay.
For the first one,
damage.
5 and 6.
Okay. Righty. And that's your turn.
And then I am going to how far away is Vila?
Vila is within a 10-foot radius of you, well, a 10-foot distance of you.
Inside the bubble of happiness.
He's right behind you.
I am going to step back into the bubble.
You bounce right into the bubble, and you're right back up against it.
Didn't you say that allies can go through it?
It doesn't say anything about allies in the spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is why you were
inside. You'd probably have to be inside of the radius when she casts it to be inside of her bubble.
Okay.
Am I inside the radius of the bubble, or am I
No,
outside
you are
the
not.
radius?
You are on the outside.
Okay.
Okay, then.
You're all bubbled up.
Since I can't do that, bonus action, I am going to
Can we stand on the bubble?
activate my beam sword thingamabob thing.
Your sun sword. Okay.
Yes.
You activate your sun sword. Copy that. Vila, you are currently up.
So I'm gonna save the advantage that I have for later. I'm not gonna use it right now because I realized that I haven't used my class features ever, and I thought now would be a fun time to test that shit out. So
I've done the same thing. So wait, I get cool shit now.
Yeah. So my
Well, you
class
did also
feature.
level your character sheet up, so you do get some new stuff as well.
One. It's a minute thing. I've had these for ages. I just haven't used them.
Ah.
Tales from Beyond. I can use a bonus action to roll on the table and pick which of the tales I can bestow, and then an action to bestow it. And the thing that I just got recently was whenever you roll on the table, you can roll the dice twice and choose which effect to bestow. So I'm going to do that. It is a table of 12, so I'm going to roll. Can you not, child? Please, I beg you. I'm going to roll
Don't
2d12s. Also, I was wrong. It was Beans, not Smudge. He is Emperor. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, it said something about rolling the same number. Where is it? If you roll the same number on both dice, you can ignore it and choose any effect on the table. Fuck yeah. Okay. Tales from Beyond.
Are you telling spooky stories?
Yeah. So the options are Tale of the Clever Animal, which doesn't seem like it would help right now. Tale of Renowned Duelist, you make a melee spell attack against the target. What was it to each? Okay, I'm gonna do that one. I'm sure the other ones are also cool, but I only briefly glanced over them, and I just want to do this quickly now. Because I was hoping the dice would choose for me, and I wouldn't have to choose. You make a melee spell attack against any target. On a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 2 rolls of your bardic inspiration dice, plus your bardic level. Hang on, no, sorry. Plus your charisma mod. I misread that. Fuck. Never mind. What is my bardic dice? Dude!
No.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, thank fuck. Okay. Beans, you kindly need to fuck the fuck off.
Cat problems.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm happy to say I don't have to deal with cat problems until I get a new cat, so I don't miss cat problems, and that should be on a t-shirt.
I have them locked out of a room, so they may not cause me stream problems, said cat problems today.
Oh, actually, I'm going to use number 5, Tale of the Avenger. For 1 minute, any creature that hits the target with a melee attack takes force damage equal to a roll of your bardic inspiration die. So they're attacking melee. Like
What was that? They're
fucking
attacking what now? Melee?
melee.
That is so
Excuse?
cute. It is so
Oh,
cute.
fuck.
I'm not hitting on my players.
Melee.
I'm hitting on my Beyonce. Alright.
Melee. There you go. I'll say it like
Melee.
you fucking melee.
Hey. Okay.
These guys,
so
these guys are smacking people, aren't they? They're smacking people.
They are
Yes.
hitting people.
Okay, so for the next minute, any creature that hits Wraith with a melee attack takes force damage equal to a roll of my bardic inspiration dice. So they take force damage equal to a d10.
So you gave the tail to Wraith.
Yes,
The Wraith action.
yes.
Tale
so it's,
of the Avenger.
Yes, Tale of the Avenger. Because
Okay.
I have an action. It's a bonus action to pick the tail. It's an action to bestow it. So I'm
Okay.
bestowing it on Wraith, so that if he gets attacked with what I was saying before was melee rather than melee,
That was your one-time use of it, I believe, right? Because you have to do a short rest to get it back. Yes.
No, you can.
You retain the tail in mind until you bestow the tail's effect, or you finish a short or long rest.
You can retain and roll on.
And bestow the table's effects again until you roll it. You retain only of these time. RCPC. Yeah. So this is a one-time use that you can get back on a long rest.
Yeah.
Per tail. So okay, so you can do it again with your bardic, but you cannot use number 5 again.
Yeah, that's fine.
And how long does
That's
it
what
last?
that means. It means that you can't use that again for a short or long rest because now you get it, which number 5 reads out Tail of the Avenger for the next minute, and a creature that hits the target with a melee attack takes force damage equal to the bar die, inspiration die, which was.
So it's it's a D10. So for the next 10 rounds, if anyone punches you, or hits you with a weapon or whatever, they take 1d10 force damage. So I just start recounting the entirety of the MCU. And that is my Tale of the Avenger.
It says for 1 minute, but clinically I will let you know because I'm asking for it. It says when it hits the target with a melee attack, takes damage, force damage equal to a roll of your bardic die, not per time. So you got to get like magic missile. You got to give me 1 roll for now that will constitute that amount of damage every round that it gets hit for Wraith.
Okay. If you fuck me over, can I use my advantage on this roll?
I will allow it.
Yeah. So 9. They will take 9 force damage each time.
I believe you can only target one of the 2, but I will make note that one will consistently be taking 9 points every time that they attack Wraith.
It says if a target. Hang on.
You use an action to. Oh yeah, I guess it's everybody. Yep. Okay, so
It's any
9 points every time. This is gonna go quick.
smacks him.
That's OP. Okay. So that's Vila's Ardoir. You are up. You are standing there. The 2 haven't gone for you. They haven't attacked you yet, right?
They tried and they failed.
Yes, that's right. They can see you. Your invisibility is still currently up because nobody's landed an attack against you.
Can I make a descriptor of what's happening right now for the group?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you forward of you see these small mushroom creatures with whatever spiky things, and over Wraith's shoulder, you don't really see anything until something suddenly appears over Wraith's head, which is something new and different that you have not seen before. But I'm gonna wait to see if Ray is back because he's gonna want this one probably on this idea.
In the background of all of the things that you guys are doing, you can hear Vila talking about Captain America, the First Avenger, but not America because America doesn't exist in this. So Captain Terra. Oh no, that's Captain Planet. I'm talking about Captain Planet,
Captain
and that's
Planet. He's here.
I'm telling
I'm
telling the story of Captain Planet, and you watch the story of Captain Planet fill Wraith with magic while you're doing all of your stuff as well. So
Oh my gosh.
I want Captain Planet to come back so badly. People can learn from Captain Planet.
They did. He killed a bunch of people.
Yes, Don Cheadle. I was about to say the only acceptable one is Don Cheadle and Captain Planet, where he kills everybody with his dick ray.
Okay, so I went on pause for a minute because Gray, you're gonna want to hear this one except for the dick ray.
I've been listening to the entire time.
Okay. Oh, good. So over Ray's shoulder, you all see something appear that you really, I don't honestly think anyone here has seen before. As out of thin air, a giant warhammer appears over Wraith, and as it comes into appearance, the end of it slightly glows with fire, as for some reason the Firebrand Warhammer you gave me all that time ago is coming out with these things that are not really good with fire.
So as you whip this thing out, all of you now hear this ominous blast, almost like a jet engine off of the back end. As Artois holds this hammer, you hear this like, as you were about to conduct a devastating blast.
Not only that, I am going to attack recklessly the first one of them.
You got a +5 for that again? Minus
Oh, no,
5 with a +10 damage.
Well, actually no, it says I get advantage.
Oh, I'm thinking
on
of
it, and
Great
they
Weapon Master.
Yeah. So I get advantage, and they get advantage at me
Right.
if they survive and make it to another round.
Copy that.
So we're gonna attack them at advantage for their first attack. Maybe. Come on. That did not do advantage. Come on. So we're gonna take the higher of the two. That's a 19.
That definitely hits.
So the 19 comes through. So they'll take 10 bludgeoning and then fire. 5 fire.
You're doing one attack against one person, or
One of those small little shrubby one of those spiky things. Spiky mushrooms.
yeah, but the one of the puppets. You got two in
Yes,
front
just
of
one
you.
of one of the puppets.
Okay, what was the damage?
First
again?
attack. First
Okay.
attack. The bludgeoning damage was 10. The fire damage was 5.
Okay, so 15 points total, with the fire damage doubling, making it 20 total.
Yep.
Copy that. This thing looks hurt.
And I'm coming in for number 2.
Alrighty, go ahead and attack number 2.
16.
That hits. Just as a reminder, these puppets have an AC of 13, as Rafe ended up managing to hit it. Or I think it was Miss Kitty or Rafe. Somebody ended up getting the AC, so.
Great.
Nice.
I hit above it, so.
So the bludgeoning damage is 7, and the fire damage is 8.
8 doubled to 16 plus 7 is 23. Right? Yes. Right? Yes. Alrighty. This thing is looking pretty fucking hurt, my friend. And is that the end of your turn?
Let's see that.
I will note that you have taken them close to halfway with one hit each.
That's all I can do at the moment with it. Now I'm not invisible though.
That is true. All right. So currently up, we have the giant Gvinish tendril creature that you originally sought, that brought these little puppets out from the wall. You see as it begins to harp, like chirp almost, cracking, as screeching with terror. And you see these things look back at it, look back at you. They all begin to glow as they all receive 10 points of healing. You see this, the
Is anyone on
mushrooms
cancel?
on them begin to burst.
Oh wait, I have counterspell.
It's not a spell. This is a feature. Every single one of these creatures has what's called green regeneration. Whilst these creatures are alive, each one regains 10 hit points at the start of the round. Because at the start of the creature who summons its turn.
Okay. Well, maybe this is going after next.
One seems like it has not been hurt anymore. That's the one that's standing in front of Wraith. Actually, both of the ones that are standing in front of Wraith look like they are back up to top notch. The other two Wraith, Ardwar did some pretty good damage on it using that fire. It doesn't seem like it healed all the way, but it seems pretty close. Alrighty, give me a second because I've been writing everything on sticky notes for this one because theater of the mind, and I'm going old school pen and paper. Just let me redo everyone's HP things here.
Sticky notes. Power to the sticky notes.
These are the ones that I've been working down from last year. Alrighty. You should see my wall. There's a whole slew of them. Love them. Getting framed. Alrighty.
I love you.
I love you. These HPs. Okay, so that was just a feature that all of them got. It's still the big one's turn. You see that it used some what's a feature called a root mind, and basically reminded them heal, and that's what they did. But that is not an action to do. It's just a free action speaking. Okay. Ardwar. You see this thing begin to move closer. It is in range. Because of the height, it can see Wraith and Ardwar. Like, it's got line of sight on both of you because it's very tall. This thing looks about to be about 7-8 feet tall, almost kind of hitting the top of the ceiling that you're here. Because remember, it's a 10-foot by 10-foot room. So you see this thing kind of like walking through the halls with his head cocked, trying not to slam through it. And you see that it's going to make one tendril attack against Wraith, being the furthest away, and 2 slam attacks against Ardwar, being right up in front.
Disadvantaged.
Disadvantage against you for yours.
No, for against Ardwar.
Against Ardwar.
So this is a weird thing because I attacked recklessly, it would gain advantage, but because of race, they got disadvantage. So we're I think in the middle now.
A normal attack.
What happened to the one that was in front of me?
We killed
Oh.
that.
Oh, thank you. So I'm covered in goo.
Yeah, no, no, that one kind of, because it had force damage and fire damage prior. You watch this thing, basically the embers and the heat that was on it, because you can see that it was burned. The force, basically, it's like blowing on a fire. You watch the fire accelerate and just burn and crisp away the bones that you saw. You don't know what happened, but that was some type of petrified wood or something that has been here for so long that it just I don't want to say disintegrated, because that in D&D that means something else, but it just crumbled into dust. You just basically see this ashiness of black soot covering the floor, kind of like in a spray pattern.
Wind. It was only dust in the wind.
Ready.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll. What's your AC, Wraith?
16.
16. Okay, this thing has a +9 to hit, so he's going to need a 7 or higher, I believe, to get this. Rolling on Manny's page again. It's just easier for you guys to see my rolls. That's a 3. Fuck. So you see this thing go and whip out. Make a perception check for me. Disadvantage considering the commotion of what's happening, but I'll allow you to try.
Sorry that this took me so long to friggin' realize. But I thought the monkey dude was with us.
Arito,
No,
Because he
did
stabbed
the
a thing
entrance.
in the ceiling.
yes, Arito is currently, because I did say he's not here with you guys. He's
Okay.
like standing off somewhere else, probably, where he's roamed off to go investigate.
Cool. Yep. That's fine. I was just, my brain was like, "Where's the monkey?"
You said disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
17 then.
I will let you know he does come in, but it's at initiative 3. You guys have just started 2, and you're working your way down right now.
So you said at disadvantage, so it's 17.
17. Okay. Well, remember it not disadvantage because he gets the advantage from the rest.
No,
of
you said
the
perception. You told me to roll a perception check.
Oh, 23. Cool.
And,
well above.
And I said 7. You said disadvantage, so it's a 17.
Then that still works. You
Okay.
see as the vine comes through, there's something at the end of it, whether it be like the little thorn, but you see at the end of the thorn has something there. You can't tell what it is, but it just tried to stab you with it. You can't, it kind of it's got some type of fluid. It's kind of like a container almost. You can see something going on inside, but you can't really tell what's happening. But it was about to stab you. And then the 2 thorn attack slams against Arjwar. He gets plus 9 to this one. I'm sorry, what?
Disadvantage.
No, it doesn't. No,
No, it's even because again I have reckless
That's
attack.
what we've been
So
trying to
it's a
say.
regular
What's
shot.
your disadvantage for him for this one?
The hex one that you gave him.
For me, it was dexterity for hex, and then there was panache.
I thought that was only ability checks, not attack rolls.
Well, panache.
And it's the panache.
That's correct. Panache. Lucky little fucking goddamn footwork rogue. Son of a bitch. Ruining my game. There are some classes that the bane of my existence. My first ever campaign, my buddy Mike Carchito ran a Tabaxi swashbuckling rogue. Fucking nightmare. You want to think Wraith's character class is like, oh, he's a nightmare for the DM. Imagine one that could double its movement and it already had up to 100 to 200 movement dashing. No. Okay, so alrighty. What's 9 on nannies? First one against you. That's gonna be a 23.
That's gonna hit.
Second attack. Oh, natural 1.
That is not.
Yeah, plus 9 for 10. I don't think that happens. Alrighty, so for that 1 slam attack, you're going to be taking 2d8 plus 5 and 44 for 2d8 plus 5 for bludgeoning damage and 44 piercing damage. Since the thing, that giant block that you have, its vines covered in spikes, and the weight of that from the bludgeoning and the spike. You get it.
So 44 damage or more than 44 damage?
Hold on. It's 2d8 and 44 plus 5.
Gotcha.
I'm just going to roll it all at the same time. Let's make it quick. That is going to be 8 plus 5, 23 points of damage total to you. Halved because you are raging. So that would be 11.
Okay. Unstable backlash.
Oh,
At advantage.
Please explain.
Well, unstable backlash because of the wild. I get to roll the wild again, and I get to now still again roll at an advantage and choose which one happens.
Go roll me a D100 twice, please.
Oh, D20. We didn't go up.
Oh
to
yes,
100.
that's right. A D20.
All right. just gonna have to roll it twice because it doesn't give me the. There we go. Let's see. Number 6. Number 11. So we can either I can change gravity in a direction at random, or I can, until I'm surrounded by protective lights and gave a +1 bonus to AC, as well as anybody within 10 feet of me, which we now have these lights that have appeared, so I have a +1 AC, and at least Wraith does too.
So you're gonna go with the AC one?
I'm gonna go with the AC one, of course.
Okay.
And
From where
thank you.
you're standing, you, Wraith, and Vila can get this.
Nice.
Actually, sorry. No, it would just be you and Wraith because you're standing further front. I'm sorry.
Well,
Sorry. You have not even had you're basically just sitting back on a crate like, you guys rule. I'm team managing the shit out of this.
I'm helping.
No, you did. Your last turn was dope. Your fucking tails are basically, you're sitting there with a thing open, reading a book to Wraith, and Wraith is like, I fucking love this.
And the guy takes 10 damage.
9.
Which guy?
It's a D10. I rolled a 9.
Yeah.
The
big
for
guy.
every though. Okay, so there are 4 of them over on the opposite side with Wraith. There's 2 against Wraith, and then another separate 2 against him. So the 2 against this is going against Artois, not Wraith. The first one was against Wraith. The second one was against Artois. Plus, this is the creature at the end of the hallway, not one of the 4 that are standing in front of them.
Is it when he attacks me or when he hits me?
When he hits you.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, he has to hit you in order to take that 10 points. That is okay, so that was the last slam attack against you. Now are the 4 creatures that are in front of you. We'll start with Wraith. We'll go back to Manny's thing. These creatures have the +9, I believe. +5. Alrighty. Making an attack against you. Nope, that's a 3. Doesn't hit you. +5 for 8. We'll go for the second one now.
AC's now 17.
AC now 17, and this one +5 for 15. Both attacks miss you. The next 2 against Cochleon. That's a 16 +5 for 21.
That one will hit.
And a 14 +5 for 19.
That one will not.
That
I
will
should
not.
have put it on Conkles.
Yeah, I'm at 20 right now.
Copy that. Alrighty. You see as this thing has this kind of tendril with a ball at the end of it, and as it goes, almost like a mace, it goes to hit you, and the one that does, go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw, please. As you take 16 points of 15 points of piercing damage, and this ball bursts into this kind of misty fungal dust. What was your con save?
14.
14? You just beat the con save from being paralyzed. And as this thing whips back, you see being pushed through the vine from underneath another bolt that pushes out this fleshy kind of mace-like thing back out to the top as it prepares itself for another attack the next round. So we had one that missed and one hit you. So that was that. That's
What did you say on that? You said 14 on the damage with the halved?
16 halved would be 8. And now it's Miss Kitty's turn. Whenever she's back.
I'm back. So there's nothing
okey-dokey.
next to me. There's nothing in front of me. There's nothing near me. I'm safe. I'm here. Sorry. I have no idea what happened. Okay.
Currently, you are behind Vila's shield, but as you saw Wraith fire through, you do know that you can shoot through this thing and hit other people or do ranged attacks, rather, even with spells. But do note that there is one that is completely open and able to attack. The other one has Wraith standing right in front of it. So you can only get one of the two, but you can see everything that's happening in front of it. Just
And I see the
from
big thing that's on the wall.
Absolutely. That thing is so tall, you can take them. Everybody can take a pop at that thing because of how tall it
Yeah,
is.
no, she's gonna work on that big thing.
Big thing it is. No one's even touched it yet.
Yeah, big thing's going down. Big thing is going to first things first. How far is Vila from me?
Within 10 feet.
I'm walking up to the thing and I'm just gonna go pop, pop, pop. This isn't helpful. And then I am going to point out and do a firebolt at the big thing.
Firebolt at the
So
big
I
thing.
can- yeah, firebolt at the big thing.
Take a shot.
24.
That definitely hits.
You also get those 3 additional things, so you're at 27.
All right.
And
27.
Panache is no longer in effect.
Oh. And then let's see. 18 plus an additional 3. Did I roll for that? A D6?
I'm
Right?
sorry, what?
Oh, I got a 6. So that's an additional 3 damage? With the thing that Conk gave me?
No, it doesn't affect your damage. It only affects your
Okay.
attack roll.
Oh, okay. So yeah, 16. And then I'm going to use another 2 sorcery points and bonus action. I'm going to do it again.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. What was the roll to hit for your fireball?
Firebolt was an 18.
That definitely hits.
No.
What was the damage for it?
No, actually no, I read it wrong. I'm sorry.
Even if it's higher, 18 definitely hits.
Good to know. I think it was a stupid number. It was
The 27 was the hit.
Yeah, okay, it was
Yeah,
26.
27.
That's completely fine. What's the damage for?
18 fire damage.
That's without doubling?
Yeah, that's without doubling.
36 points of damage total.
Okay.
You?
What was the other one? Was a 15 plus 3, so 18.
One second.
To hit.
Sorry, just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Doing maths in my head. Had to pull up my calculator. I thought that, but I wasn't sure. Okay, and what are you doing that? The second attack, what's the hit?
18.
That hits. So you got
Okay.
18 twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damage. Ooh. 20, so double. That's 40 fire damage.
40. Okie dokie.
Pain.
This thing is looking pretty hurt. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I can't walk anymore because there's a thing in
Yep.
my
Alrighty.
way.
Back to the top of the round. Wraith, you have 2 in front of you. 2 that have been revitalized all the way back up to full health, standing back in front of you.
Hey, Wraith, let them punch you.
I look back at her and look like, no.
Well, you'll get the magic
Captain Planet Penis powers if you do.
Okay, where's my phone? Vila, flight, Vila, you'll get the Captain Planet penis powers, in quote.
If you do.
Remember all quotes. Finally, it's not me this time.
Where's the quotes? I need it.
If they hit, it looks like they
There it is.
release some type of dust stuff. I don't know about you, but I don't like breathing in that stuff. So again,
We're wearing a
no.
suit.
And
too.
Planet Penis powers.
We are wearing a suit. You are not going to get infected by spores.
I do think you need to give some change to the jaw, Vila, with that one.
Has anybody taken damage?
Penis isn't a swear word. It's saying. Well, it's not saying.
In general,
Yes, has
No.
anybody taken any damage?
I did.
No.
You did? How much damage
Yeah.
was it?
I see at this point, because of what we've ended up here, I have taken, let's see, 20 points of damage.
So your temporary hit points are gone. All of you watch as there is a slice in Arjwar's suit. Arjwar, you feel a bit sickly as we are getting to the end of the top of the round. Yes.
Can I ask a question? You
Yes.
said this is all acid, right?
Yeah. Acid.
One of those.
That. It's not acid. It's radiation. So
Okay.
there's the things that are around it because of how radiation works can overall be, like, depending on the quantity of it, just disintegrate things because it'll turn like metal into putty and then you'll be able to put your hand through it. Stuff like that starts to happen. But overall, I count it as acidic because I don't think radiation poison, being fully poisoned, because this is affecting much more than that because of it being a micro fungal organism. It breaks down on a molecular level, so it's like turning everything to dust in certain situations.
Okay, it's fine. I just needed to ask that clarification.
Give me one
Isn't
second. I
RNG
need to
made up-
finish this quote, otherwise I will forget it. You'll get Captain Planet.
PP powers.
Planet.
I don't need to describe to you how this
Penis
radiation is going to kill you.
powers.
Captain Planet, it's penis powers.
Flight, Vila. If you use my magic, you'll get Captain Planet penis powers. Okay.
No, if you let them hit you, you'll get Captain Planet.
I'm not
Penis
changing it.
powers.
We're leaving it like that. Everybody will know what I'm talking.
okay.
At the top of the round, Arjwar, you take 6 points of radiation, and I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw. The first one will be regular. If you fail this one, your next one will be a disadvantage.
This is 15.
What was that?
I got 15.
15? You make the saving throw for this. You feel very hot and kind of feel a regurgitating feeling in your stomach. It's getting a little intense. You've never experienced this type of discomfort, we'll say. It feels like you're being cooked from the inside. And at the
He
top
has
of
a
the round, we have Wraith.
So I'm gonna do
You
it.
are resistant to poison and acid, right?
I am. That's why I asked these questions.
Well, we'll get to that. You're going to be breaking down slowly, more than everybody else. We're gonna get into that. The potential for you to take more damage because of your molecular structure is insane for my thought process right now, and I don't want to seem rude, so I'm just going to kind of leave you alone for a moment and continue the round.
I'll make it worse in a minute because I have an idea.
Nice.
Okay. I'm gonna do a thing. I am going
I love when
to
people
shoot
do things.
I am going to. How close is the big guy to RG.
To RG, the big guy, I'd have to say he hasn't moved. He's still probably like 20 feet out from Arjwar.
Crap, he slammed me 20 feet out. Oh my gosh.
He had. I apologize. It would be 15 feet. He has a 15-foot reach.
No, wouldn't it be closer than that, considering that he also tried to hit me?
He again, his attacks all have reach because of the vine. He's attacking with a viney arm type deal. So one has a rock. That one can go up to 15 feet. One of his tendrils can go up to 50 feet. And that's the spiky one that he went to go hit with you.
Okay. I'm going to. This is probably gonna suck. Wait, I forgot. I took a new feat. Let's see. Can they help me out? Can they help me out?
I can't reach you.
Okay, so I am. So I got a DM question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take 2 shots with my Eldritch Blast and save one to if I get closer to another creature?
So you. That's a good question. So you want to move, fire, basically? Like
yes.
Fire, move, fire, or something, some combination. Yeah. I will allow it. But again, you're in a hallway with a 10-foot. You can only stay. So it's basically saying I'm staying in front of one and going in front of another type of scenario.
I got something for that, though.
Okay.
So
I'll allow it.
I want to shoot the 2 of them that are close to me.
Okay.
Then
you do know that they have moved up, so these will be at disadvantage.
Yes, I'll take it.
Okay.
So.
Although you do know that AC's 13 for these, so as long as you roll higher than that.
Action. So I am gonna. First one.
By the way, after Wraith, we will be taking a break. I just saw the time, and my apologies. We will be taking a break right after Wraith and taking a quick
pause. So 16 hits, and then.
I have not been on Twitch. We all good over there? Anybody? Have I missed anything for people getting anything? No.
So
not really. Just not chat with us.
First one hits, second one misses.
Alrighty.
Yeah. And one that hits takes 5 points of damage. But I'm also, since I have mobile, now they can't hit me. And I'm gonna move around them and get next to the big guy.
No, the penis powers. Why?
Wait for it.
You'd only be in a certain range for her penis powers.
Wait for it.
I got the big guy. This is fine. We're good.
And then I want to shoot the big guy with my last Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So this would also be a disadvantage.
The big guy is far back, so that would be a regular hit.
And then let me reroll. Or I'll just use the first attack thing. So 13 to hit.
13 to hit for the big guy? No. The smaller guys are 13. The other guy has a little bit higher, you see.
Okay. And since I did that, I am going to how much movement would you say that would take to get me right next to him? I mean,
yeah, you can definitely get right next to him if you want.
Because I have 40 feet of movement. I want to run past him now.
You want to get behind him?
Yes.
Okay.
And can I get slightly out of reach from him? So he has to either choose a target.
Okay. So you have 40 feet of movement. To get to him from where you are, I say it would be about 20.
Okay.
You want to get past him, but out of reach, with one of them being a 30-foot reach, a 50-foot reach. It's a little bit hard for those parameters. You don't have the movement for that. You've
Okay,
already
as far
used
as I can get
everything to go. I can say you can get at least one square away from him, so you got some distance. So any we'll call it any shots at range won't be a disadvantage.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, and none of them can attack me. I have
opportunity attacks.
no opportunity attacks. Yeah.
He's mobile.
No.
Well, mobile allows opportunity attacks during the opponent while he's moving, so nobody could have hit him during this movement.
I also have swashbuckler shit.
Yeah, so,
since I attacked the first two.
My Captain Planet penis powers were a waste on you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was here the whole time. But
Vila,
again,
I
don't have one of those great
Vila,
things.
I am squishy.
You've been doing a lot of
No,
squishing.
no, I'm the squishy character. We have established this.
I am what is called a dodge tank. I stick and move.
Well, I was trying to put some of our animosity behind us, and I guess.
Hey, you tried to kill me again, so I don't. No, you just tried to kill me.
No, I didn't. I was helping.
I tried to retreat, and there was an invisible wall that's trying to kill me.
Well, that was just bad timing.
Well,
trying to kill me. Yep.
Ray, we're gonna do a thing.
Yep.
Or do you want me to take a turn?
well, it's Vila's turn at the moment.
Oh, darn it.
But we're going to be taking a break right now. So everybody, we'll see you in a little bit. We'll be right back. We'll give us like 5-10 minutes. Bye-bye. I hit the sound thing first, and then you. Hello, everyone. Oh, hello. Welcome back. And as Vila takes a bite of some food whilst telling some tales, it is her turn.
I'm gonna shoot a fucker because I've got concentration on this spell.
Copy that. What are you shooting? Laser pistol?
The big guy. Yeah, with my
Okay.
yeah. Well, it's not a laser pistol because I've got real bullets that have poison from my spine.
Okay.
I wouldn't use poison on him, but okay.
They're acid. It doesn't make a
They're
difference.
already acid or acid or poison covered. It's just a feature from her suit.
Yeah, because the
Imagine
bullets
the
roll
bullets
up
that
my
are
spine.
kept in the pack. Like it goes to like her back, right? And imagine her poison stuff is like oil, keeping the things from jamming and getting coated in it, and then firing out towards it.
The way that I imagine it is like those soda dispensers that when you move one, the rest roll into place, and it's going up my spine, so I'm basically getting a massage from my bullets as they go into my gun. But yeah, I'ma shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
I'ma do that.
Yep.
No, I'm not. Never mind.
What was your roll?
Oh no.
I rolled a 6.
A 6? Copy that. I'm so happy I don't have misfire rules for Wraith not to get hit. So that
I'm
was
just
your
gonna give
attack?
But that was my attack. I would give bonus action bardic inspiration to Ajwar and be like, I'm sorry, I should have given the smacky thing to you. You can do this, get smacked, kill shit.
All right, and that's your turn?
Yeah.
Ardwar, it is your turn. You just heard Vila say this. You feel bolstered with magic.
It's a D10 to, you know how bardic works.
Yep. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make my way up. You said the big guy looks a little angry after the fire, right? Looks a little beat.
After the barrage from Miss Kitty, looks pretty hurt.
Okay. I am going to. And he's 15 feet, right? I can't.
Yep.
Can I reach him with my warhammer?
Did we take care of the other two?
I need to go 5 feet.
You
to
can
hit him
still
with my
take a
warhammer.
step towards it and not be out of range from the other things whilst being in range. There's the difficulty of trying to do this with 10-foot square blocks, because technically they're all placed right next to each other. So I will allow this as of right now because this is new territory for me.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna move close enough to hit him with the warhammer, and I am going to attack recklessly to try and make a good time of it.
Okay, advantage.
Uh, 28. So close to crit.
That definitely hits.
Okay. This is the first one, so it is gonna take on the 6 bludgeoning damage, and then 11 fire.
Which doubles for 22 plus 6, you said?
Yep.
So 27 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay, it is still standing.
Okay, that was a swing down, and on the return, I'm going to swing upward again with another flaming hit.
All right.
It's a 25.
That definitely hits.
Eight bludgeoning, and then 5 fire.
All right. No need to double anything with the 2 hit points that have left after your first attack. As you come up and strike this thing, you hit it so hard that it knocks over, but you are now holding the jet engine end of the blade, that the thing that's been cursing all these creatures with fire, and you just press the button as you watch this thing incinerate underneath the flame. This thing dies, and subsequently, the other creatures all fall dead to the ground. This encounter is now officially over.
I'd like to do one thing because I'm still not feeling well.
Okay.
I would also like to.
Oh yes, sorry. Combat is over. You take another 2d6 of damage as the round ends, technically. So,
Drop the spell,
express
drop the spell,
what
drop
you're
the spell,
doing
drop the
as I
spell.
roll the damage for you.
I am going to explain to. I'm going to try to mentally explain to the nanites armor.
Yep.
Can you fix this? Looking at the cut.
You see that they go and begin to try and heal you, but it seems that whatever is happening to you is not working. But known from your barbarian kind of nature and how your people kind of absorb and integrate themselves, there's always been, you can possibly cure poison. With that poison, you need a sample of it. Your instinctual, right, at this moment is to take a sample of the vine creature and to see what's happening currently. I would note that at this point, you can hear Arito coming down. He goes, "What's all that noise?" And he goes, and he looks at everyone. Oh! As he's not wearing a suit, and he kind of like Sorry, I got the hiccups.
Arita, get back. It's poisonous down here. Get back.
You see he's already beginning to puke as he's falling back to get away from this. He goes, "You come, I have found."
Well, get away from the poison and then tell us. We don't want you to throw up while you're talking.
He already did that. You don't say that because you saw him move back and then say, "Come." He is saying this to Arjwar. He's coming down the hallway that the thing originally came down from, and you can see he can see Arjwar and Wraith at the end of his hallway. All you guys can see is Wraith and Arjwar look over, and you can hear Arito's voice. It goes, "I heard noise. I found entrance to next level. Are you fine? Are you okay?"
I will take a. Well, you tell me how much damage I'm taking first, I guess. And I
yes.
will. I'm taking a piece of mushroom off a vine.
You take 4 points of damage. And make me another Constitution saving throw, please.
That was a 1 plus my 8, so a 9.
All right.
Wait,
All
you know
of you.
what? You know what? You know what? I'm using my bardic inspiration I was given on this one, so that 10's gonna go next.
Can I give him a chaotic die?
I might have one already.
This is happening all at once. He already has buffs, so I'm
Okay.
not going to allow stacking.
That's an additional 4, puts me at 13.
Okay. Arjwar. At this moment, you go and say, "Heal me," to the nanites. And you see them try and heal the area, but you see them moving slowly. You feel sluggish and a little dizzy. Please take 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh.
Can I go
And-
up and scoop the goop? Is he still in the poisonous area?
I would say that you guys are probably hearing Rito are all leaving. Would that be the consensus here? All right.
I am taking the mushroom piece because, again, we talked about it.
Yep.
To try to feel out this mushroom and see if I
Yep.
can feel it out into me here.
So, you feel the exhaustedness of it. You hold this piece in your hand, and you watch the nanites all kind of rise up to where your hand is and start breaking it apart. And it begins to go into your system. Concreon, go ahead and roll me another Constitution saving throw. This time at advantage.
$18.
Okay. So, with this, you watch as it breaks down. Aardvark, as your people have done many, many times before, can absorb these elements to try and obtain the structure of, like, basically the protons, microns, everything that makes up the substance you take in. You absorb those elements. All of you watch as this glow comes over Concleon. This vibrant green, like the one that was placed upon that vine creature. There's moments inside of you that light up now, and you become almost translucent. Not translucent, luminant. Like within a 5-foot radius, like the light is coming off of you a bit. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
I don't know how I'm
Becoming
gonna
a
sleep
glow-
like this.
He's gonna become a glow stick.
If I keep glowing, how am I going to sleep? Natural 20.
Concrete. All of you watch this. You get down to one knee at one point. It's hurting so bad. You go and break this piece off. You dissolve it into you. You absorb it. You accept it because you need it to survive. But not realizing your primal nature of your species have unlocked a hidden feature. Once per day, you can do a burst of basically a gamma ray burst. I will send you the statistics. Through this, you can keep yourself illuminated whenever you want, within a 5 to 10 foot radius. So it helps you see if you are not, or how other people see. What happens is the little dots in those little areas that you see that kind of like make up the plasmoid, you can actually make them pop out and float in front of you. Kind of like a dancing lights feature. The blast is equivalent of a fireball. You are a living form of a thermonuclear blast. We can work on this. I think it would be best to go with bursting with rage. We can work it because this is a homebrew thing, and I think that it would be best when you do your rage, to have something happen that goes equivalent with your wild magic as well.
That's fair. And hey, guess who gets to break the next ship there, Miss Kitty? Ah, ha, ha, ha.
That looks cool as fuck. I'm gonna eat a mushroom.
No, I don't think it works that way.
No.
All of
Hold up.
All of you read out, and Arita goes,
Aww.
I have found the next level. It is down this corridor, to the other end. Surprisingly, I have also found many amusement areas. There seems to be a type of recreational area, and also some type of mechanical room. I can't really say too much. I'm not adept with that. Reminds me of the makers who made my arm. And you look at it, he has a mechanical, magical arm. So you can only imagine what's in that room. Plus, you've also heard, we lost Wraith again. We also heard that there's androids here, so you don't know what else can go, but he basically goes, there's a lot here. If you want more time to explore, we can. And at this point, you can hear, ding, ding. Hello, friends. This is Alfie. Great job with defeating the vines that's within me. Did you have any trouble?
I'm pretty sure my suit's cut now. Is that bad?
Oh dear.
Miss Kitty starts
Radiation
working on it.
levels detected. You must go down to 2nd level infirmary room 3. There will be medication for you.
Okay. Perfect. I'll just go. You know, athletes need that bit of performance stuff. It's perfect.
Yes. Please make sure to stick to designated routes while in medical bay.
Is that all the 2nd floor is? Is medical?
No. 2nd floor consumes multiple areas, including. Give me a moment. What's on level 2? What's on level 2? Oh, come on. Stop being like this. Occasional ones include medical storage and the medical area, a gymnasium, workout area. There's a giant theater, and many other places. There's a dance club, swimming pool, cocktail lounge, whirlpools, medical storage, workout room, gymnasium, other rooms that have been blocked out on a map with radiation signs. These are the irradiated rooms, ones that you have just left. You left a irradiated. Sorry to keep cutting you off. It's an irradiated hallway that you guys just left.
So level 2 is the recreation level.
Recreational and medicinal, we'll say, due to the medical kitchen and all that other stuff. The wellness centers you can find here.
Can we also get into these blue doors?
Mm-hmm. Look at my one cookie. I made this one
That's
cookie.
a big cookie. You just took all the cookie dough and you just made one giant cookie?
No, I put many on a batch and then didn't separate them too good. So there's like 4 cookies in one. Yes, feed you.
Miss Kitty's going to mend the hole that RG has. We're
yeah.
going to try, see if that does anything. And she's going to use mending.
Okay. I will say it's healed, but Ardwar, you don't get the retaining 10 back for temporary hit points. These suits were made as kind of like a one and done area. Alfie even says there are others in the facility if yours become damaged, so.
Cool.
You just get a quick changeover on the next floor if you run into another irradiated room. But Alfie does chime in and goes, "Congratulations on completing your first task." Ba-ding! You get a message on your guys' little data crystal there that you've been communicating with him throughout this area. And it does state, would you rather, because Miss Kitty, for your understanding, Alfie said that I'll let you in my armory and other storage and new stuff if you can help complete tasks and clear out areas in this building. So
Repeat everything you just said after armory. You froze for like a couple of seconds.
You get shit for completing tasks.
Yes.
So
please.
You in this, would you like 4 packs of energy energy packs for your weapons? So you guys have energy cells that you can get 4 of them, 1 for each, or you can take a needler, which is a specialty gun.
We have a description of what the needler does, so we know like a bit more information before we make a decision.
Is it the homing gun from Halo?
Basically, 1 second. I'm pulling it up right now.
Hello,
I know.
troublemaker. What are you doing?
Meow.
What do you want?
Meow.
You just meow. You're meowing in my ear. He cannot hear you.
Meow. You're supposed to meow back at it.
You can hear us though.
Meow,
Meow.
meow, meow. That's what Miss Kitty said to you.
God damn it,
Yes,
what
with that
is it?
inflection, I don't know if that's mean or not, but take it face value. Meow, meow, meow.
And the next question is, can we always go back to that item later once we completed more tasks? Kitty.
It
I
can
think
be
it's a this or that
reoffered.
sort of.
Yeah, it can be reoffered, depending on the task, and there's also different amounts depending on what you do. I'm trying to find the description of it, and I'm not seeing it anywhere. Give me a little bit. We'll get through, and I'll put it in the chat later on.
Okay.
We shall make our decision in the chat later on.
I was gonna suggest the energy packs because I know most of you all, aka Wraith, uses an energy based gun. I don't use weapons. I'm strictly magic.
So what it is
Yes.
the needler is labeled. It's renamed for the book, but it's a paralysis pistol. Yeah,
Put
so
the sun.
this curious looking needler pistolish produces 6 charges from energy cells as an action while holding the pistol. You can expend one of its charges to fire a ray of crackling energy that could paralyze for a DC 15 con save for 1 minute. Replacing energy cell, it has weapon stuff, but I don't apply that.
Get it now and then maybe energy packs later. How are we how are you all good on ammunition?
I don't use energy packs for anything, so
I have a spine full, so I'm good.
I can't ask Grace because where
But
did he go?
you know he would want this gun. You know he would
Yes.
want. But he's
Yes,
also,
so-
I feel, a weapon hoarder, so I can't speak for him. That's my opinion. Love you, buddy.
Let's get the gun. Just
Yeah.
it's if we
Get
end
the
up
gun.
not needing it, we can fucking
Okay,
sell
you
it
can
or
add
some
a
shit.
paralysis pistol to your.
I will
Alfie-
add a paralysis pistol to my inventory.
Alfie
Random
just goes,
go to rate.
wonderful. Thank you very much for completing level 1.
Needler.
You're a little spooky, you know that, Alfie?
What do you mean?
It's the stuttering. It's just a little bit. It's a little bit like an abandoned carnival.
Sorry, my
It's fine.
stutter is supposed to be a break in his system's communications to you.
No,
No,
I
Tippy-
understand that. I know.
Tip-
I understand.
So
But
maybe
that's-
we
she's
operational
still calling it a
standards
stutter.
are disabled. I am not
To-
fully connected to my systems. Will you connect them for me?
I
Yeah,
can
we will.
try.
We're working on it, Dora.
Who is this Dora?
Dora the Explorer. She was another clone that I did
An
once.
old Terran. How do I word this very long? A
Animation.
old Terran computer rendered television show to sustained children. Yes,
It
that
didn't
took way too
sustain
long.
children.
yes, they sustain their happiness and
It
curiosity.
educated them.
Sure, okay, it still sustains. Regardless,
Swiping,
off
no
topic. Continuing, I see
never
Artois
watched an
falling asleep
episode.
here. I'm trying to end this.
Okay, good.
I see him
stop
suffering. I'm
talking.
sorry, my buddy. So, this all happens. You get that.
Dude.
You guys want to look around more or go down to level 2?
How about we stop where we are now?
And have a short rest.
Do you need a short rest?
Well, if you want to hear more about Captain Planet, yes.
I want a short rest in the room that the card we have opens.
Oh yeah.
There might
I
be a trophy.
Want
in
to
there.
try to fix Alfie? Can I try to fix Alfie? See if I can try to fix Alfie a little bit more.
Alfie, fixing him is on another level down.
Yeah,
Like further down. Yeah.
It's on the 3rd level, and
Okay.
that is where his server room is.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a short rest, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session. I'd like to thank everybody for coming by. We are not going to be here for a while, maybe coming back for the 24th of September. So keep an eye out for that. It's up in the air. I'm just coming back from a vacation, and I have to work, so I'm not going to... I can't tell you guys if I'm going to be happy after getting home and then working. So we'll see if I need another day off.
Day off.
Because I'm going to be angry that I had to leave my fiance. But we love you all. Here is my Rocketeers. We'll start, as always, with Miss Kitty.
Good night, everybody. Hi, I'm Miss Kitty. I play Pocket. My brain is really smooth today. I'm sorry, I'm tired. You can find me on the TikToks, the Twitters, the Tumblins, the Distamaccords, I'm everywhere and anywhere doing stuff, not so much. Life's tough. Very tough, bumpy highway.
Life is a highway.
Highway. I got smooth brain really bad. Really bad. Tax season's over with, so take care of your fucking teeth. Alright? Make sure you brush and floss.
Yes, I'm trying.
Really take care of your teeth.
I have $17,000 to take care of my teeth because America sucks.
Hi.
Yeah.
Constantly out here. You'll find me here in the Discord. You'll find me on TikTok doing funny videos about meleeing different opponents. From there, you'll also find me on Evils of Infericuse, where I am the evil DM of that group on Fridays. We will be in and out in the month of September, Fridays too, very dependent. So we will see what happens. Be in the Discord to find out when and where we'll be. And it's a good call. You also find me doing random game reviews and things online. I'll be at PAX Unplugged, I think, this year. So if you're going in that area in Philly in December, we'll do that. And also just doing fun stuff. Find me on Twitch once every 3 months. Same with Armored Creed. Ayla.
You hadn't pointed to me yet. I was waiting in case there's more. Hello, I'm Flight of Chaos. I play Vila. I am also a DM for Leagues Underneath, although we haven't done that for the last few weeks because I got injured and some other fun stuff. It will not be happening for the next month because I will also be on vacation, taking my fiance around bits of Australia. And I will also be sad after that, so it's unlikely to be September at all. But other than that, you can find me on TikTok. I haven't made a TikTok in many months, but I've still got content there, so you can go and enjoy it. Also, we have memberships and merch for Mayhem. So the lowest one I believe is $3 a month, and that goes into things like the Zoom membership, keeping the lights on in the Mayhem Discord server, that sort of thing. So if you want to support the channel, that's where you do it. All good. Bye.
And yes, obviously, based on here, or correctly I mentioned, he does stream on Twitch. Head over to our Discord and find out more information there for all the updates for everybody's stream twitching. We have a little area for announcements that you can catch up all live. Yes.
Twitch streaming.
For all
Taxes
the stuff.
aren't real.
Okay, I can't talk. We don't need to bully me. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. We love you. Have a good night.
Don't dictate.
Love you.